So in here on the other side of the Ereshkigal building, you can see a third Athena statue, and this one is supposed to be wooden, so we decked her out in wooden armor and a leather skirt. And we can also click on her, and she will talk more about what the Ereshkigal building is, and she talks about the competition that led to the naming of Athens, and you can see more of her perspective. So at some point she makes a little bit of a jab at the fact that Arian is still guarding the fountain downstairs, because who would want to guard such a useless gift? It's not as good as her olive tree, and that sort of thing. So you can kind of see that maybe she's not as wise as we've been led to believe. Maybe she's a little bit petty, but we're not sure about that. Oh my gosh, why would a goddess be like that? So again, provides you with another perspective. So once you're done with that, you can go ahead and tell her farewell and exit out of it and look around some more. So we're now leaving the Ereshkigal building. And over here we can see, well, first we can see another segment of the Ereshkigal building. This originally had some lifelike statues of different females, and we weren't able to create that in the marble, but we were able to create these custom NPCs, and we made them so you can't interact with them and they can't move, but they serve the purpose of being those statues. So then over here you can see this kind of building that looks very similar to the Parthenon, but maybe a little bit more run down. This was the old Acropolis, and it's intended to be a little bit more old Parthenon. My apologies, I always mix them up. This is the old Parthenon, the old temple to Athena, so it's meant to be a little bit more run down. And when we go into it, we can see that it has a new inhabitant, and that we have over here Arachne, which is one of the women that Athena scorned, and she goes through and she tells her story about how Athena changed her into a spider after she was very blasphemous, and then she talks about other people who were spited by Athena. So she talks about Medusa, and she talks about the Trojan War and the desecration of Hector's body, and we really see this complete 360 turnaround in perspectives about, is Athena really a great goddess, or is there always more than one perspective to each story? And then also, we're going to show what it looks like in the dark. We used different crystals, different colored crystals built into the structure of the buildings to make it glow. So then when you go into this night mode, you have, you can still see all the buildings, and you have kind of this like reverent glow, especially around the Parthenon and the different statues of Athena, to create that godlike view. And there you have it.